Welcome. Today, we are going to demystify one of the most popular buzzwords in technology, GPT. You have likely used tools like ChatGPT, but have you ever wondered how the engine under the hood actually works? In this video, we will break down the architecture of generative pre-trained transformers in a simple, visual way. First, let's break down the acronym. G stands for generative, meaning it creates new text. P is for pre-trained, meaning it has already learned from a vast library of books and websites. And T stands for transformer, which is the specific type of neural network structure that makes it so powerful. The transformer architecture was introduced in a famous paper called Attention is All You Need. The original design had two parts, an encoder to read input and a decoder to produce output. However, GPT models are unique. They discard the encoder and strictly use a stack of decoders to predict the next word in a sequence. So how does it process language? Computers cannot read words like we do. They need numbers. The first step is tokenization. A sentence is chopped up into small chunks called tokens. These can be whole words or parts of words. Each token is then assigned a unique identification number. Once we have these numbers, we convert them into vectors or long lists of coordinates. This is called embedding. In this mathematical space, words with similar meanings, like king and queen, are located physically close to each other. This helps the model understand relationships between words. Here is a challenge. The model looks at all words at the same time, not one by one. So, it does not inherently know that man bites dog is different from dog bites man. To fix this, we add positional encodings, which are unique signals added to the vectors to tell the model the exact order of the words. Now for the magic, self-attention. This mechanism allows the model to look at every other word in the sentence to understand the context of the current word. For example, if the sentence says, "The animal did not cross the street because it was tired," the model links the word it strongly to animal rather than street. After the attention mechanism gathers all the context, the data flows into a feed-forward network. You can think of this as the brain's processing center. It looks at the context-rich information and performs complex calculations to extract deeper meaning and features from the text. We don't just do this once. In powerful models like GPT-3, this process of attention followed by feed-forward processing is stacked repeatedly, up to 96 times. Each layer refines the information, moving from understanding basic grammar in the lower layers to complex logic and reasoning in the higher layers. To recap, the model takes text, breaks it into numeric tokens, converts them into meaningful vectors, uses self-attention to understand context, and passes it through many layers of neural networks. The final result is a probability score predicting exactly which word should come next.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.